or has the most highest employability rate after graduation for the University of Stirling?
I think we definitely see that with our foundation in nursing. We have lots of success with data science and artificial intelligence.
So for the students who are planning to go for nursing or data science or artificial intelligence programs, you have a lot of options and opportunities at the University of Stirling. What support does the International Study Center, the University of Stirling, gives for the students who are very, very young?
We help the students a lot. We really are a community on campus. So
Alright.
because the International Study Center works like a supportive community, we have dedicated welfare team.
Hello everyone, my name is Mohammad Shahant Osif, a senior international counselor from Pi International Education, and welcoming you all to another episode of Pi Podcast. We have a very special guest today with ourselves, Miss Amy, who is been here from the UK directly. Hi Amy, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks for having me. My name is Amy Easton. I'm here from the International Study Center at the University of Stirling.
A little bit about the courses specialization. What do you think the University of Stirling stands out as a course specialization? Which course is like most demanding subject, or has the most highest employability rate after graduation for the University of Stirling?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. I think we definitely see that with our foundation in nursing. So nursing, once you finish your degree with the University of Stirling, you can go straight into work. So it's recognized by the Nursing Midwifery Council. That's what you have to be an NHS nurse or a private nurse in the UK. So that one definitely has like a direct route into a career. We have lots of success with data science and artificial intelligence, particularly those students that get really involved in extracurriculars when they're at university. We have something we call the Smith Fund, and so students get a pot of money. Anyone can do this, so it's not just anyone doing finance. Anyone who's like interested in the stock market or interested in this club, they can join. They get a pot of money, they invest it on usually the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. I can't remember the words now, but basically it's like the stock market for Chicago.
Right.
And last year we came 10th out of 411 global universities. So
That's
we
great.
did really well.
For that particular program.
That is just a hobby, like any student can do that. So if you're getting involved in extracurriculars like that, we see students do really, really well. Computing science as well. We've had students that have gone on and done placements. So not all of our degrees at Stirling offer placements, but some have optional modules that have work placements that you earn credits for. Some people have worked for JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, and then after they've graduated, they've gone on to be able to secure a sponsored job. So obviously that's not everyone, but students that are getting involved, taking all the opportunities that they have to them as a student, they definitely have a good shot at finding something afterwards.
So for the students who are planning to go for nursing or data science or artificial intelligence programs, you have a lot of options and opportunities at the University of Stirling because there are placement opportunities as well. So since you have said that the campus is actually very, very huge, like approximately 300 acres of land. So there is an on-campus accommodation. Also, there is opportunity of off-campus accommodation. So if a student is going for off-campus accommodation, is it like very, very far away from the university, or the student can find suitable accommodation within the 2 to 3 kilometers of radius within the university? Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible. So Stirling, the city itself, is actually only 2 miles. I'm not sure what that is in kilometers, but about 2 miles, 10 minutes on the bus away from the university. There's private housing there. There's also university-owned housing that can be a little bit more affordable than our off-campus housing.
Alright.
That's available. But in terms of finding private accommodations, renting a flat maybe with friends, we have the whole city centre. And then anyone under the age of 22 can apply for a free bus pass in Scotland. So in all of Scotland, you can actually live further afield and just get the bus to and from class. So it opens a lot more opportunities to find a more suitable accommodation, maybe slightly further. We have lots of little villages outside of the campus in Stirling itself. So sometimes you can find things are a little bit more affordable, just get the bus to and from class. just depends on your preference. If you want to walk, if you want to take the bus, if you want to take the train. We're really, really well connected. I grew up in the US and I didn't have a car for 7 years. And that's really shocking for someone from the US because we all love cars and drive everywhere. So really well connected, really easy to get around. Stirling is the #1 safest student city in the UK. So for me, coming at 18 years old, living in the area, it was really safe. The campus is very safe. The city is very safe. So no problems at all getting public transportation as a single woman living there. So I definitely feel like people wouldn't be put off by taking the bus if they needed to.
All right. So, Amy, could you since we are targeting mostly the foundation and international year one students, so mostly the foundation students are quite young. They're 16 or 17 years old. First time going abroad, going to a city like Scotland and the UK. So, what support does the International Study Center, the University of Stirling, gives for the students who are very, very young or who do not know how to cope up with a lot of things? Because, there's not just studies that they have to cope up with. There's the environment, there's the culture, there's the food, the weather. So how does the International Study Center helps the student?
Yeah, we help the students a lot. We really are a sense of there's such a community on campus. So because the International Study Center works like a supportive community, we have dedicated welfare team that is right on campus in the same place where everyone takes classes in our center. So anytime a student is feeling like overwhelmed, maybe homesick, maybe just struggling a little bit, just feeling a bit off, they're welcome to knock on our door or to set up an appointment with our welfare team. We also have personal tutors. So every single student will be assigned a personal tutor that they'll meet with regularly. So if they're struggling with the academic side of things, they have that tutor that they get to know and speak to. We're a small center, so classes tend to be about 1 teacher to 12 students. I think our largest class is about 15 students right now. So teachers get to know everyone on a first name basis, and they organically really get involved if a student is just being a little bit different. They can tell maybe they've become a little bit quiet than when they first arrived. Usually we see it, I say 3 months. Everyone's really excited to be there, and then 3 months, reality sets in that this is not a vacation. We have to get good grades. So that's usually when we see teachers will come in and say, the student's feeling a little bit off. They would benefit from a chat from you. So we get really involved. I think as well, we're able to check in on the students. So it's not something that happens when students are 18 at university, but anyone under the age of 18, we have a duty of care, obviously a duty of care for all of our students. But if a student didn't go to class and they didn't tell us they were missing class, they didn't wake up and go, oh, I feel a bit sick, I'm not going to make it, I've got a sore throat or whatever's going on. If they don't tell us that, we'll try to get in touch with them. So within 24 hours, we'll need to know that the student is okay. With being a campus, our welfare team will walk over and knock on the door, just make sure that they're okay. If they need anything, we register them for the doctors. We can help them get a doctor appointment and be seen. So they really do get looked after. If a student is really independent, they don't need us, then we let them be independent and they don't need us. But for those that need that extra help, we're definitely there.
So International Study Center is not just there for the academic support, it also is there for the mental support.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
All right. So before we end the session, do you have any special tips or suggestion for the students who are targeting University of Stirling for the upcoming intake? You could just give us some insights.
Yeah, I think my tips are definitely check us out. I think it's really hard to explain how nice the campus is. So go on to YouTube, have some looks. I mean, even the university website, we've got some great drone footage at the campus. The campus is really, really special. Everything is I always say it's a North American style campus. So when I was looking at universities, I was winning a place that's like TV, right? So they have their branded hoodies, they're walking around with coffee, saying hi to everyone. That's definitely the vibe at Stirling. So it is a very, very friendly place. Scotland is known for being a very friendly place. And it's just highly successful students that come to us. We have high employability rates. We have high satisfaction rates. So students that come to us say that they like us and that they're happy that they came to us. And I just can't say enough good things about the place. So I definitely think it's worth checking it out. And my other tip is just ask questions. If you want to know more, you're not sure, just get in touch with the team here. They're always here to help support you. So definitely my tip is just reach out and check it out.
All right, Amy, thank you for the informative session. I think we have given quite a lot of information to the students. And as you said, that the student must have a lot of questions regarding the whole process and procedure. And they will obviously reach us out or reach you out. Thank you so much for the session.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been great to come talk to you.
Sure. সো আমরা এই সেশনগুলো করে থাকি আপনাদেরকে সব ইনফরমেশন দেওয়ার জন্য। আজকে আমরা ইউনিভার্সিটি অফ স্টার্লিংয়ের ইন্টারন্যাশনাল স্টাডি সেন্টারের ব্যাপারে কথা বলেছি, যেখানে স্টুডেন্টসরা ফাউন্ডেশন এবং ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ইয়ার 2 পড়ে ইউনিভার্সিটি সেকেন্ড ইয়ারের মধ্যে গ্র্যাজুয়েট প্রোগ্রেস করতে পারে। সো আমরা ইউনিভার্সিটি স্কলারশিপ, ইউনিভার্সিটির অপরচুনিটিস এবং পরবর্তীতে কোন কোন প্রোগ্রামসের মধ্যে কীরকম ক্যাম্পাস ফ্যাসিলিটিস আছে এইসব জিনিস নিয়ে ডিসকাস করলাম। সো এরকম পডকাস্ট সেশনস নিয়ে আমরা আরও আসতে থাকবো, আপনারা আমাদের সাথে জড়িত থাকেন। আর আরেকটা জিনিস যেটা আমি উল্লেখ করতে চাই সেটা হলো যে ইউনিভার্সিটি অফ স্টার্লিংয়ের যে ইন্টারন্যাশনাল স্টাডি সেন্টার আছে এটা ইনটু পাথওয়েজের সাথে জড়িত। ইনটু পাথওয়ের নিজস্ব ফাউন্ডেশন আমাদের নিজস্ব সেন্টারেও হয়। সো সেটাও আপনারা চেক আউট করতে পারেন আমাদের ওয়েবসাইটে ঢুকে pathways.pibd.com। ওটার মধ্যে আপনি আমাদের সব ধরনের পাথওয়েজের ব্যাপারে জানতে পারবেন। অ্যান্ড থ্যাংক ইউ, এমি।
Yeah, thank you.
অলরাইট।